Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brickazoid's Den. So today I will be continuing the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga level ideas video series, and we'll move on to Attack of the Clones, that movie. Not my favorite Star Wars movie personally, but yeah, I'm excited to get going with it. So as you probably already know, we'll start with the open world travel and then move on to the level and just go back and forth between all that when we go throughout the video talking about the different levels and ideas. Of course, none of these ideas are confirmed or anything like that. These are just my ideas. These are just my speculations. These are just stuff that could happen potentially, but I have no clue. I have zero clue because, of course, at this point, the game has not come out yet. So, for the open world travel, before level 1, to start off the whole movie here, to begin, we have chasing after Zam Wessel, I think her name was, I believe, who was the bounty hunter from the beginning of the of Attack of the Clones. Now, I wrote this down as just kind of like a collective idea of like maybe you could have the part where Anakin and Obi-Wan actually go into Padme's apartment or wherever she's staying, and have to like kill like the bug things that were in her bedroom, or it could be when they're both on the what are those things? The speeders throughout the city, flying after Zam Wessel, I think, and chasing her ship down. But I don't know if they would ever do an open world travel with vehicles. I think they would more rather do it with like actual characters running throughout a place, which screws up my level 1 idea. So I just put this down as chasing after Zam Wessel throughout the city of Coruscant, whether that be her going up to the apartment, or them, Anakin and Obi-Wan actually chasing after her on the speeder bikes throughout the city of Coruscant. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't like really got through that part yet. It just depends on if they actually allow spaceship travel during open world travel, I guess, which I think they've kind of done before, like with other vehicles. They may have done before, where you have to like get in a vehicle to actually travel to the area there. But I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to. I don't know. That one might not work. We'll see. So for level 1 of Attack of the Clones, I was thinking that the level could be chasing after Zam Wessel through Coruscant City, just like the open world travel. But this is when they were on the ground and they went through like that party on Coruscant. This would be like basically a continuation of the level from the complete saga, where you used the speeders to fly through the city of Coruscant. And after they fly through the city, they end up landing, and then Zam Wessel starts running throughout the city of Coruscant into like that party area. And I was thinking that the first level could be that you could start off as Obi-Wan and Anakin, and you kind of run through Coruscant. You try to like maybe move stuff out of the way, get through crowds or something like that. Then eventually make your way into like the party scene, and then you have to like kind of find her throughout the crowd. And then eventually at the end cutscene there, Jango Fett kills her at the end. So I don't know. I thought that could be like a pretty good start to the movie, I guess. And it would be almost like a continuation of the complete saga. So if you were to go back and forth between both games, you could play like the complete saga level and then the Skywalker Saga level right after to get like the just after part, which would be pretty cool, I think. But we'll move on to the second open world. Now, for the second open world travel of the movie here, I was thinking, let's go to Dexter's Diner. This will pay homage to, I think, the first ever LEGO game that was ever on official consoles, which I believe was LEGO Star Wars. What did they call it? They didn't call it the prequel trilogy. What was that game called? It wasn't called the original trilogy, because that would have been the 4, 5, and 6 movies. Because I think the first game they started with movies 1, 2, and 3 for the level or for the game, and then they put them in a complete saga. They may have just called it LEGO Star Wars, but I thought they called it something. Anyways, the point is the hub world for that game was Dexter's Diner. So what if we go to Dexter's Diner in the open world travel to talk to Dexter, and then eventually lead us into level 2, which is it's basically already been confirmed by the trailers what level 2 is probably going to be, or at least one of the levels in this movie is going to be. But yeah, I thought the open world travel would be perfect to go to Dexter's Diner. You'd play as Obi-Wan. You might have to throw in like another character if you have to make it multiplayer, just some like random, maybe Anakin. Actually, that wouldn't make any sense, but I don't know. I think Dexter's Diner could be pretty cool. Go explore that a little bit. Hopefully, you get to actually go into like different places in Coruscant City in the open world. But to be fair, they are doing a lot with the open world, so maybe it might be a little too much for a lot of the interior places in that game. Anyways, for level 2 of the movie, or the Attack of the Clones here, is Kamino and the Jango Fett fight, as well as I put down here flying through the asteroid field with Jango Fett as well. So this might be a pretty long level. You know, you play as Obi-Wan and you kind of go through Kamino, very similar to the Complete Saga level, which is actually a lot of fun. I love that level in the game. And you basically just kind of walk through Kamino, you take a look around, then you obviously have the fight with Jango outside of Kamino in the rain, which also happened in the Complete Saga, where Boba was flying the Slave 1. Was it called Slave 1 at that time? Oh, I forget. Anyways, he was flying that ship there, and then Jango was out fighting Obi-Wan, and they could just do that again. I believe that's, like I said, that's already been confirmed at the trailers. It's going to be a fight that you will encounter in that level or during this game. And then the asteroid part, flying, trying to hide from Jango Fett, is also, I believe, confirmed in the game by showing us that Obi-Wan's ship flying through the asteroids. I didn't actually remember if I saw Jango Fett chasing after him, but still, that could definitely be a part of the level for basically the entirety of level 2 being on Kamino, which would be a lot of fun. Then for the next open world travel of the game, I was thinking that they could do Obi-Wan sneaking into the Geonosian facility or something like that. I remember this scene where Obi-Wan was sneaking through and he saw like the meeting table with Count Dooku and I think Wat Tambor and Poggle the Lesser and like those characters there all meeting up at the Geonosian like table, whatever. And Obi-Wan was sneaking through, and then eventually he gets caught and gets captured. So why not have the open world travel be that? Just kind of sneaking through, playing as Obi-Wan, just kind of sneaking through the Geonosian facility, and eventually making your way to the meeting table, and then getting caught by droids or something, in like a cutscene for level 3, which I believe this one's been kind of confirmed as level 3. This next level here has been kind of confirmed by the trailers, but we'll have to see when the game actually comes out, of course. So for level 3, it is going to be very similar to the Complete Saga Attack of the Clones level, which is Anakin and Padme, I think C-3PO and R2-D2 were also a part of that, sneaking through the Geonosian facility, the droid-making facility, and then eventually making our way to a Jango Fett. Oh my god. Jango Fett fight at the end, and then them saving Obi-Wan Kenobi as well, kind of saving. They get captured in the end, but kind of saving Obi-Wan Kenobi in the end. But basically, you just play as those 4 characters, C-3PO, R2-D2, Padme, and Anakin, and you but go through the droid facility. Like I said, very similar to the Complete Saga level, but obviously be much more updated and probably some different puzzles and things like that. And then eventually making your way to find Obi-Wan, gotta save him, and then Jango shows up and you have that Jango Fett boss fight, which I said I believe was kind of confirmed by the trailers. I believe it showed us a cutscene of Jango Fett landing, and then it just kind of faded to black to the next scene. So I guess we didn't really get a confirmation, but at least we're going to see something related to that Jango Fett fight in the level. Now, this next open world travel, I was having a bit of difficulty with, because I just didn't know really where to go from here, if I was going too fast with this, with going through this movie or not. So I just kind of threw this down. I put this down. It was Anakin and Padme, like, before the Geonosian fight, when they're in, like, the hallway, before the gates open up. I don't really know what to put here. Like I said, I just kind of threw that in there as an idea. But, I mean, there's probably going to be something that they end up finding to put in here. but I didn't really know what to do, so I just threw that in there. Maybe they could, like, I don't know, have to, like, fix the like thing that they're on. I don't know. Open the gate, maybe. I have no clue. But I couldn't really think of anything. But I do definitely know what level 4 is going to be. So level 4, at least one of the levels in the game is going to be this, and that's the Geonosian arena fight with all the Jedi, all the droids, the clones, and then Poggle the Lesser, and Count Dooku, and Jango Fett, and Boba, whatever. That's definitely going to be it. I'm pretty sure this is already confirmed by the trailers, with Mace Windu, I believe, or was it Anakin, running through the arena and then, like, force pushing a bunch of droids down. So this is definitely happening as one of the levels of the game. There's no doubt about it. I don't know if it's going to be level 4. Probably won't be, but definitely going to be in the game as a level. And that's always been a fun level. It's always been a fun level, just kind of going through, you able to destroy as many droids and what are those Geonosians as you want, which is a lot of fun. And then, yeah, no, this will be a fun level, definitely, I think. Now, not barely, but I don't really remember this part of the movie that much when I, like, kind of skimmed through it to rewatch it. But the next open world travel is, like, when Mace Windu and a bunch of clones were, like, on the ground fighting, or, like, at war with a bunch of droids or something to shut down, like, the huge generator or energy, whatever that thing was. And that would be the next thing, is the Jedi fight on the droids on, like, the ground there, the Geonosian ground, and like Mace Windu was in the scene or something like that, and he was, like, destroying a bunch of droids. And I believe the 4th level of the Complete Saga video game had this as, like, the Republic gunships flying through. Oh my god, everybody knows that is, like, the worst Lego game level of all time. That level was so bad. It was so bad. It was so annoying with the lasers and everything. Oh my god. That was pain. That was just pain. So, why don't we take a different approach and just have it be Mace Windu and a bunch of clones on the ground just fighting. Just like the, I believe Star Wars The Clone Wars 3 did that. They had, like, the Jedi on the ground fighting a bunch of droids in, like, the battlefield levels, which I hate. But anyways, it was better than the Complete Saga level. So this level 5 is mainly a given here. Of course, this has to happen. Anakin, Obi-Wan, Yoda versus Count Dooku in that Geonosian, I don't know what you even call that place, where Count Dooku eventually escapes and Anakin loses his hand and all. So yeah, this had to happen. Level 5 absolutely needs to be a level for the game. I'm noticing that a lot of my ideas here are very similar to the Complete Saga, and I think that's just because when I went back through the movie or skimmed through it a little bit, I didn't find anything that they could really make, like, full-length levels off of, besides the stuff that they already did. And some of that is even kind of pushing it a little bit, to be honest with you. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know for certain this has to be, like, a part of the game somehow. Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda versus Count Dooku. And I think it'll be a level. I mean, you could basically did exactly what they did in the Complete Saga. Just start off with them kind of going through the little, like, facility that they had there, and then eventually making it to the boss fight, where you just maybe extend it a little bit and make it a little longer with the updated game controls and things like that. So there we go. Another video down in the video series for the LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga video game, coming out in spring 2022, spring of this year. Probably not going to happen. Well, let's hope. So if you enjoyed that video, do the comedy tip stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.